Hi everyone, I'm Echoes and I'm a VTuber, and I'll be going over episode 14 of Gundam Witch from Mercury. Cause holy moly, this episode has so many revelations and tidbits and so many reveals. I was like, my mind was blown. What the heck? So yeah, so I'll be going over this, and also just a small reminder of I'm gonna be linking a small Discord server that I created in the description. Just in case if you're interested in talking about the Gundam Witch from Mercury more. It's most likely just going to be a temporary server, while the show is airing, but depending on how things go, it could be more permanent. Anyway, let's get started. So in the beginning, we have the shot of Quiet Zero. You can see it still has 89% on it. That was the same. They may have just reused this animation from when it was used last time. And you can see here is where Lady Prospero wants Mirin to take over Quiet Zero, the Quiet Zero project. That was originated from Notreta Rembrandt, which was her mother, which is kind of interesting. Why would maybe her mother was like a researcher who had sort of the same vision or beliefs as Delling. How much do you know about data storms? Source of the Gundam curse for humans, right? One aspect of the phenomenon is that it can form a hyperdense information system different from existing networks. So it's kind of like this super dense cloud, I guess. You've seen it with your own eyes. Time and time again, you saw Ariel override her opponents using duels, thanks to that phenomenon. So Quiet Zero is a radical new network concept that can use data storms to control any system via permanent link. Okay, so use data storms. Use the phenomenon of hyperdense networks. Control any system using permanent link. So the thing is that in order to be able to control it, you had to have a high permanent link score. But the thing is that most humans can't take it. There is a trigger that will activate it. I want to be a god, yeah. Arrogant god. World with a he wants to create a world without the sadness of conflict or loss, because if you remember, Delling was a mercenary, so he's more inclined to create a peaceful world. I decided to give the president my assistance. That's why I sent Suletta to your school, let her participate. And then you can see Mirai is like, you're just using her daughter for your own, own desires and needs and things. Pretty much just utilizing her, not really considering her as not really treating her as a person exactly. So in here, the Prospero says the child dreamed of going to school. She always wanted to go to school, if you remember the novel from the prologue. His parent made every effort to realize that as long as she fights in duels, she won't be killed. SA school was the best environment for Ariel's optimization. Things were going smoothly until the plant was attacked. So looks like the ringer in Prospero's plans was the plant Quetra attack, because that was conducted by Shadiq. It wasn't something that was what she wanted specifically. Unless the president awakens, we cannot proceed with Quiet Zero because it's under Delling. Worse, the group finds out the plan could be shelved. Coffee won't, since... Yeah, here Mirena says, are you afraid I'm going to leak it? But she says, nope, you won't, because you're still here, right? Can't allow your father's greatest wish to be thwarted. So in a way, you can see that Prospero is taking advantage of Mirene's goodwill and desire to help her father to take over Quiet Zero. Because Suletta's mother is not able to, because she doesn't have the authority, so only Mirene has it. And the episode 14 is called What They Wish For. Get the opening for now. And here we get back to the festival, where you can see that some investors or people are interested in the gun medical technology, but they're very much disgusted by the students serving goat milk, which is kind of weird. It feels like, for some reason, there's the ongoing racism between Earthians and Spacians, where Spacians think Earthians are savages, and then Earthians think the Spacians are just, what's the word? Dominating, arrogant, controlling. It's like the Spacians have all the power. So you can see that conflict here. They don't know about goat milk, and then you can see that this girl's trying to make medicine for her. And you can see that Nika, Martin is saying Nika's always keeping things from us, because you could tell that Nika's always trying to protect them. She's not may not be the best, but she always has she wants to keep her friends safe, even if it's at the cost of herself. Happened between you, Miss Murray, and Sophie. Tell you only bring more trouble. You see that Nika's being honest with Suletta. So you can see here she finally talks about herself, what she doesn't talk about with the others. She says, I'm an orphan like them. Don't know my own where I was born. Stuck in a tiny room, I spent every day assembling different components. Always longed to go to school, but when they told me I could go to Anastasia, I was really happy. Because in a way, she was finally like treated like a normal child, right? You can see here is the course. You can see it's all, you could actually read the whole thing in English if I wanted to. It's pretty much just a pamphlet. It sees a front of learning that cultivates pilots and managers of whom the future of the better group relies on. Felt like my dream has come true. You can see like Nika has like the her gloves are torn, so the fingers are gone. You can see that her clothing is incredibly dirty. Felt like my dream had come true. When you told me it was your first time attending school, I thought you were just like me. But in reality, she was just projecting herself onto Suletta. And you see Nika is like, she's trying to take care of everything. She's trying to do what she can, but in reality, she's powerless in the end. Suletta, you have to continue enjoying school. See, Elon is just being super manipulated as always, like the number 5. Number 4 never did this kind of thing. Number 4 is always very straightforward. Number 5 is as sus as usual. You can see that in a very short sequence, Sophie takes Suletta away. And then Norea is like giving back his phone because she was borrowing the Fair Act. Can a Gundam pilot really count on it next time? Technon has you on a leash, idling your way in a toy garden, yeah. Those ideas, they remind someone I used to know. And here he's referring to number 4. Because couldn't can choose whether to live or die, right? I heard he ended up dying all alone. Yeah. Pretty knowing yourself, yeah. So you can see this is a bit of foreshadowing for later. Guy grosses her out. And you can see that what Sophie wants is that she wants Suletta to be her actual sister. It's revealed why, because like she always wants a family because she's an orphan, right? Do that on from killing her. But you can see that Suletta is referring to Mirene, and that she has to always win. So here's where Sophie confirms that Mirene is the one who's keeping Suletta under control. She's like her moral compass. Because like in a way, Mirene and Suletta balance each other out where they are lacking. Come here, can I once see what look forward to the duel on campus? And then you can see that the Rumble Royal is starting. And this is where like you see pilots from all the school, all the major families are starting. For example, Neil is going to crush Suletta because he always didn't like her from the very beginning. See Shadiq's some of Shadiq's girls are in there. And then you see that Earth House is also popping in with Elon, with Pan Shaturi, something like that. The girl with the pink pom-poms. And then Suletta is also talking with Ariel. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, she just wants to save everybody. I thought that I'd be Delling surrogate, yeah. Rennie Costa. And I'm not going to go too much into the details of the battle because at least initially it's not that important. But I do think it's really cool seeing all the different types of mobile suits side by side because it shows the differences between the designs and different mech designers. I found interesting. And here's where let's see, I missed it. Oh yeah, right here. You see Belle is confronting her senpai Prospera. And their discussion is incredibly important. Rumble Rings is starting. Yeah, see, they're mostly all going after Suletta. And then you see that Choo Choo is right here. Pay you back for busting up the demi tray. You see that she was so scared because of when Sophie nearly hit them in the question, nearly killed them all. She's not able to shoot her gun to kill people. Even though we know that the Gundams here are already pretty much lower power to remove fatalities. But yeah. You see here, right here we see Nika is trying to get the front management company to try to save them all. But you can see that Shaddiq is not taking it. Because right here, one of Shaddiq's girls, you can't act behind Shaddiq's back. So in a way, she takes care of Nika. Whether Nika's alive or dead, we don't know. And then Sophie also barges out of the ground. See right here. With the and Thorn. Tell me, Nika, yeah. So... And then you can see that Suletta finally realizes Sophie controls that mobile suit. And this is such a cool spin shot in the cockpit of Elon's fract. Each of us are violent machines. You can see that the and Thorn are breaking through the edge of the school because they're not controlled by the regulations. You see how this guy talks about it. Being output beyond legal limit. Front protection mechanism cannot counteract, yeah. How can Earthian be so sloppy? Yeah, those two don't have the campus regulation program installed, yeah. So they're prepared for actual combat. Front management company hasn't come. Shaddiq's blocking them because he has his own plans. He's using the Rumble Royal or Rumble Ring to use as a what do you call it? Using it as a cover for his plans. All the Spacians are gonna die. Yeah, she wants to kill them all. She hates Earthians. Sorry, Spacians, correction. And she actually kills the student because he gets incinerated by a beam. And he's like the first like student death so far. And then you see that they both Sophie and Nore use their permit score 3s in order to increase their fighting power. See, it's still red because of the whole like compatibility issue. They're not able to withstand. They're not able to take the high permit score mentally. It's not like able to. They're not able to control it properly, or control it to its maximum extent because they're still limited by human constraints. You see that Sophie's controlling these other mobile suits as gunbits. And then you see here is where Shaddiq's father, or Sarius, is currently being protected by Shaddiq temporarily. But you can see that right here is where the Shaddiq's girls are like pretending to lose in order to take out Shaddiq's father. So that they're using the whole Rumble ring to pretty much take care of the father here. The duel you can see, yeah. So here's where Sophie and Suletta are still fighting, and you can see that like the episode title is what we want or things that I want, right? Here's where they it's pretty much showcases the a variety of people's different motivations. See, Suletta wants to protect Miorine. Sophie right here has a lot of wishes. She wants to be able to eat good food. She wants a place to sleep. She wants warm showers. She wants like so many things. And the only way she's able to get that is by being a Gundam pilot. She's pretty much risking her life out of desperation or to get things that she wouldn't be able to otherwise get. Because if you remember, Nika before, all these girls were pretty much starting from nothing. They had nothing, no parents, nobody to support them. So in a way, they traded their lives to get what they want in the end. And here you can see that Suletta's like, you can't kill people. And here you can see that this girl's like really upset because she thinks that Neil's gonna die because he got incapacitated earlier. And here's where you can see that Pan Shaturi is now protecting them, which is good. She's able to, she was so angry before, right here. She's so angry at Norea. But yeah, but she is able to overcome her rage and actually protect people. Raise your permit score and you'll die next, Elon. Yeah. But you can see right here, Elon isn't using the permit score. She interfered just to stay alive. There's no way I'm dying in vain, yeah. And here's where you see that Shadiq's girls right here are incapacitating Sirius's bodyguards. You see they're trying to detain him. Yeah, Shadiq is like saying like goodbye to his father. I don't know whether he actually killed him or not, but definitely took him under like prevented him from doing anything else. Yeah, so the thing is that they completed their objective, right? Of getting since if you think about it, the Donaful was just attacking to get a cover for Shadiq, right? Because they're both Shadiq, both Donaful, the two Donaful girls and Shadiq's girls are all trying to cover for Shadiq. So, but the thing is that Sophie has her own plans in mind. She just wants to fight Suletta properly. And where Elon notices it too, right here, he sees that Sirius is being captured. And he's like, oh, okay, I guess that's a thing. Because he really isn't the threat here. Let's have them to Suletta. Things you want, right? There's not a tool for murder, so why does Arrow have weapons? So thing is that you can see that Sophie is making Suletta question her ideals, right? And she doesn't even know why was the Arrow built. Because if you remember from the prologue novel, right? So the whole point of Ariel being built is as a form of revenge, right? Because Lady Prospera wanted revenge against her father, not her father, her husband, all of the what do you call it, Vanitas Institute for being attacked, right? Or to try to create anti-Gund era, right? Ariel is created as a form of revenge. It's in a way pretty much exactly what Sophie's saying. It's used as a tool of violence, a tool to kill people. And it has killed people from the prologue. Yeah, so you see that Sophie just wants to crush everyone and also make Suletta her sister. And then you can see right here, leading to my family. So in a way, you can see that that Sophie's kind of going, like she wants so many things, so she's going to do whatever it takes to get it. You can see her desperation right here. And you can see where Suletta, you can see she has a determined expression, and she activates the field that Ariel can create. You can see that it overrides anyone who's using high permit scores. And where you can see that Sophie's actually trying to protect Nora. She's like, you can't come here, you'll die, right? Because you'll be taken over by the storm itself. And here you can see whoever's in this field can see the truth, right? So if you remember, when last time we saw this field was with Elon number 4, and he saw that Suletta was actually not. He saw the truth, because that's the field contains the Ariel, right? Is controlled by the Ariel. Because you can see that purple color shows the red and blue together. You see Sophie's trying to like feel that thrill again. Beautiful voice calling out to kill me, yeah. Ariel's true nature, right? With 11 gun bits, Ariel's been controlling space stuff using a data storm. So it's unaffected, right? Almost as if someone else is controlling, yeah. So, so someone else is controlling the gun bits. Why don't you just say it? Yet another daughter? Where's Ericht Samaya? Right is Suletta's side, because Ericht Samaya is in the Ariel. Because you can see that Suletta is not able to control. You can see that two people are controlling the same suit. And it is where Sophie realizes the truth as well, that whoever was fighting her at that time when Suletta wasn't able to was Eric. See, you could tell because you could see that she has the blue, so she's the one controlling it. Suletta is not. But you can tell that Suletta right here, she's able to control things to a degree too. So she does a forced shutdown. of the field. Beyond the data storm. She's there waiting for us. Yeah. So beyond the data storm. Yeah. So in a way, Ericht is within the storm itself. Here, Belle realizes, right? It can't be, right? You turned a human into a mobile suit. Oh yeah, here. Yep. She gained a new body. So yeah, she gained a new body. Be glad for her. Ericht herself is the future gun that we've been searching for. Quiet Zero. Project can be by Delling. Use gun form to eliminate one conflict. Tell me your real intentions. Don't need a permit score that high just to realize presence. That's true. Why? So that Ericht can. So the point, all of why Scylla's doing this. Scylla. Prospera is doing this so that Ericht can be happy. So she's gonna rewrite the entire world. I'm not sure what that's gonna entail. Is it gonna entail like widespread brainwashing? Is it going to change like the internet so that witches are no longer condemned? It's a strange ideal, I guess. Then we get the second death, which is Sophie. She's dead pretty much. She couldn't take the high permit score strain, just like Ericht's father. Sophie died before you can kill her. I too will one day be killed by the Gundam's curse. And you weren't killed, so what the hell are you? Yeah. So the thing is that why Suletta isn't affected is because Ericht, the Ariel is taking the strain itself. Last chance to surrender. Now we get the front management group visibly disarm yourself. They see that these some people infiltrate their ship. And then they mention how Nika Nanara is being arrested as a terrorist because of her involvement with Shadiq, right? And the Dawn of Hold. You Earth House students are also coming. Gundams are supposed to be mobile suits that save lives. Here, yeah, and you can see that I protected Nika, Miri, and campus. You and others help me along. But you can see right here that she's crying right here. Like, she knows that she generally should be happy, right? But you can see that the tears are more of sadness. She's grieving because she didn't want to be the one who led Sophie to her death. And also she probably realizes the extent of her brainwashing by her mother. So the thing is that I feel like, and then we get the end of the episode, just, holy moly, it's just such a wild ride. Because, like, we pretty much get Shadiq taking out his father using the rumble ring as an excuse. We get a more efficient Quiet Zero, and then Lady Prospera is trying to take Mirai to control that. So it's in a way, she wants to make Mirai a puppet. And then we get confirmation of the theory from the very beginning that Ericht is the Ariel. Because Ericht no longer has a human body and is instead... It's like, it's a similar phenomenon as with the Phoenix from Gundam narrative. Where a person's soul was put into the Gundam itself. It uses it as a new body. So it's so crazy. Also, if you remember, Ericht, when we saw the shot of her, she looked a little older than when she was in the prologue. Because in the prologue, she was like 4, right? But in the, looking at her body, right? I don't know if it's just a manifestation, but she did look at least like a few years older. So I think it shows that time difference. And also, it makes you wonder, if Ericht died, right? Then how is Suletta born? Because Ericht's father died, right? So there must have been some other way. Or it could just be the whole sperm bank thing. But anyway, next episode is called Father and Child. So this one's kind of obscure because we don't know who it's referring to, because there's a whole bunch of father-child relationships. We have it with the Jeturks. We could do it. It could be a episode involving Shadiq with his father, or it could involve Mirene and her father. But Suletta doesn't have a father, so that's not relevant for her, at least. So next episode's gonna be really interesting too. But definitely we get the whole bombshell this episode. So I don't know. It's so crazy. But it's also so amazing at the same time. I'm definitely excited for next episode too. We finally get a bit closer to the truth now. All right. Thank you so much and have a good rest of your day. Take care.